Hey folks, welcome back to the Driveway Engineer. I'm JR. Today I'm working on my D100, and it is a D100 even though it's not a 1964 or whatever. I'm going to put together a whole video swapping this engine, but I wanted to do a real quick video to help people out because I had a surprisingly hard time finding information on this. And I had people help, but I had to figure this out kind of on my own. So because this is an 88 and not an 87, this cross member is different. I don't know if they did that to accommodate the Cummins or what, but it's different than the earlier ones. And this truck had a 3.9, not a slant 6 in it, so it had mounts like this in it. And you see they were broke. The oil pan was sitting on the cross member, it was rubbing, whatever. Typical old truck stuff, right? To put a Magnum in, those mounts actually are the Magnum pattern that's on my 5.2 Magnum block. But if I were to put them in as is, it would shove the engine into the firewall. It would be too far back. So what I need, let me grab it here. The Magnum blocks have the newer and the older pattern on them. So you can put LA mount brackets onto a Magnum and it'll just be in the forward position, which is what these are. So I got these from a guy named Mike Slay, and you can find him in all the Dodge groups. He parts these trucks out, and the bonus of dealing with him is he's a professional, and he actually wrote that on there for me so I know where they go. And he included the bolts. These trucks don't exist in my junkyard, so sometimes it's nice to buy stuff. I think I paid him like 20 bucks for those. And then you also need this. So on this side, you'll take that completely off, and this will sit like this. Or I might have it upside down. Doesn't really matter. You get the idea. It'll sit like that on the mount. I think I do have it upside down. So it'll sit like that, and it'll be bolted to the ears on the block. But if you follow that over, you see that this is going to sit in space, right? Which is where this guy comes in. It has to come from a 88 to 93 V8 truck. It's the only trucks that'll have them. And what it does is it takes up those two, see that? Those two back, takes up those two spots, and it moves your mount forward into space. And it bolts down through the frame right there. So those come completely off, and then the old style LA rubber mounts go on. And it doesn't matter if you're doing this swap to an LA or a Magnum. I may have confused the issue there, but it doesn't matter. You still have to use those LA style brackets, and you still have to source this. These come completely off. So I'm going to pull those off now. I might clean the frame up, but I really don't have the tools up here to do that. So I did bring a little Awesome and stuff with me, but I'm looking at it. It looks grosser than I remember. But I will install the bracket and set those up there and show you how they work. So this is just meant to be a quick video for anybody else with a first gen Dodge and a 3.9 liter V6 looking to V8 swap it. Hopefully this will help you guys out. And like I said, this information was surprisingly hard to find. So there'll be a whole video, like I said, of the swap later. But for now, this is what we're doing. So I'll bring you right back when I remove those brackets. Alright, so that's what it looks like with the mounts completely off. And then I drop one. Well, I keep saying mounts, they're brackets. These are brackets. And then it'll bolt like that to the mount, the rubber mount, the standard LA rubber mount that they had for years and years and years. And then this bracket will bolt up over there. And it lines right up. So I'll bring you right back. I'm just going to use the bolts that I took out that are over here on my Chevy. It should be fine. So I'll bring you right back when I have that finished. So that's it. One bolt from the bottom, it has a captive nut. The two factory bolts right back in the top, and now our slots for the LA style. We got a hole and a slot are collinear, as the engineers would say. So yeah, you're good to go. That's all it takes. But the problem is they don't make that bracket, so you have to find it from an 88 to 93 V8 truck. Well, once you do that, you're in business. So hopefully that helps somebody out there, and hopefully you guys enjoy. We'll see you next time on The Driveway Engineer.